Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Ambitious ball here. Varane calmly anticipates. And here's Bale. And this is Messi. Oh, it's a great... Big chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cafu. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Showing good feet. That is good strength.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matthäus. That's an excellent interception. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Shevchenko. He's found space here. That has been knocked clear. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Shevchenko. Spread it left. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ibrahimovic. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira. It's a threatening ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for the run. England claim it back to much approval. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Shevchenko. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar. Driving through the middle. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Cafu. Bale. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale plays it short. Bale. It's their second corner of the game. Bale goes short. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Nearly, but not quite.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That signals the end of the first period. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Away we go again.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, again there's no way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Iniesta. It's Pirlo. Now it's Totti. And he plays one through. And this is Shevchenko. And he's quick to get rid. Back towards the middle. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's found a way through. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. That's a super give and go. Takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Iniesta, and the shot! And there's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 30.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Now it's Torres. Iniesta.
Camisa 10.
Up towards the front line. Now he's off and running. Totti. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pirlo, good purposeful running this.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Rooney. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pele purring through the gears. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raya sends that a long way. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shifted it to the flank. Under an awful lot of pressure. Very much into the last knockings. And that's a dangerous ball. And here's Azar. Over to the right flank. Tries to cross. And this is Azar. Azar! He doesn't look too happy with that. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And he's gone long. And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now, can they get him away? Adriano, spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good climb! And it's hoisted clear. Pass somewhat off target. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Pirlo. Silvestre. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Gerrard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's intervened well there. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano looking to pass their way up the pitch. In by Fernando. And a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Can he stop it going out? Ibrahimovic going after that. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's through here. And this is Adriano. And he is dashing away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That was mighty close. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's straight offside. Now it's Gerrard. Torres. And it's Neymar. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. And Torres!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Played out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Now this could be a chance. Pirlo. Oh, that was vital. Yamal is onto this. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, what about this cross? Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Wazeer. Oh, nice touch. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Bale plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Adriano. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Drogba. Gerrard. Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale goes short. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vieira. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Gerrard. That is lovely. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Tries to pass it through. Adriano receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes down, but nothing given. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's Drogba, and this is Bale. That has ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yamal. And Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's Pirlo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Drogba. And that's been intercepted. Rooney. O'Reilly. He's played it back. Looking for options for movement. And here's Wazeer. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. That has not gone well. Little pass back. And here's Drogba. Oh, that's neat. And a chance! He lifts the roof! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Brazil look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
It's a sharp pass. And it's Fernando Torres.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wazeer. So that's it, it is all over. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just